My mom's petty. I know now as an adult what
Right.
must have been going on in her head.
Wow.
She was like, "Oh no, I told him off in a series of events." I'm sure there are women out there who like they're interested in a guy and they think the guy is gonna once they find out you have a kid, they're gonna be like, "Oh, get out of here."
Right.
But there are certain things I think that there's a certain list.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, are you super religious? Like, if
Sure.
you're going to church on a Wednesday,
Yeah, right.
I need to know that.
Yeah.
I need to know that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, do you have kids? I mean, you know, if a guy's going to just dip on you because you have a kid, then you
don't want him anyway.
You need to find that
Yeah.
out right away.
However, you could open a guy's eyes to, oh, I didn't think I would want to be with a girl with a kid, but this is cool. And so my point is, I don't think you need to lead with that. I don't think you need to first date be like, by the way, I have a kid. But here's the deal, though. I get it.
Interesting question.
It is an interesting question. But here's also the thing, though, that I think. I have a son. If I was single and I was on a date, I can't imagine not talking about him. Do you know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So it's like if you feel yourself holding back from telling someone that, I think then that's the problem.
But I also feel like there's a difference. I think that as a man, it's different.
Yeah, it is.
To come in and be,
you're right.
to be like, you know,
You're
it's
right.
like when you're in the, it's like all the movies and TV shows always talk about like, you know, a guy's in the park, a single dad's in the park
It's
with
hot.
a dog and a kid,
Yeah,
and
it's
they're
cool.
like, oh my
Yeah,
god, you know,
right.
what are
Like, my mom never brought me around her boyfriends until it was like 6 months deep.
Yeah, that's
6 months? You think that's a long time?
I do actually. No,
6 months?
6 months.
I don't
No?
think 6 months is
Really?
a long time.
Really?
To be like, here's, you know. Kids are very so impressionable.
Yeah.
You know,
But she
how
was
you answer the question like, "What happened to you know?"
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of that. Yeah. To Eric's point, she probably should have waited. I met like 9 dudes.
Okay,
I was like, Dad? He's like, fuck no.
you're single. What are the things like? So it's not on the first date. I agree with you. You don't got to reveal a lot of important information on the first date because you're trying to gauge.
Yeah.
But at what point? Let's say it's now date 3 or 4.
You got to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
You. What are the things you want to know? You want to know? Oh, I have kids.
Yeah.
You have herpes.
Religion.
You have You're
Herpes
religious.
is a good one. Yeah.
You know. You have like what are the things like you know. I get it. You don't want to open up with like, "Hi, my name is so and so. I have AIDS." And like whatever. You know what I mean?
I feel like
have
most.
a kid.
I feel like most women are more upfront.
I'm on the
'Cause
run.
They want to make sure, like, if you're not into that, get the fuck out. 'Cause they don't play games.
Well, that's his point. Yeah, is that like you don't want to be with somebody who's going to be bouncing because you have a kid. Right. You want somebody who wants to do that. So like.
That's what profiles are for, right?
Yeah, well, true. And also, if you guys were single and you were dating, and a woman that you met had a kid, would that bother you?
No.
Yeah.
Not at my age now.
Yeah.
When I was in my 20s.
Agree.
Fuck
Yeah.
Like,
well,
wait,
yeah,
what?
agree. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he's like a lion. You know those shows where the lions eat the other
Yeah,
kids so
yeah,
they
yeah.
can make their own kids.
Oh, I
Yup.
used to terrorize my mom's boyfriends because I knew it probably wasn't gonna last. I used to fuck their cars up, hide their shoes,
Oh no!
piss in their
This
shoes.
explains a lot why you didn't get the Chris Rock joke.
Yeah. No, I got it fucked it up. I have high standards. I have high standards. Is the overall message.
I don't know. This is such a
Because didn't your mom? Because your mom was a single mom. She didn't date nothing.
She did, but I only remember I only remember one guy. There was only one guy that she was really like. Well, she thought it was. Oh man, I remember this. It's so funny you're bringing this up. So I remember they were having troubles.
Yeah.
And so my mom's petty.
Okay.
So she's
I feel like I knew that.
She's writing she's gonna write she was writing these nasty letters to him.
Okay.
And she gave them to me to can you go put this in the mailbox? You know, and it was a series of letters that were supposed to come, and I forgot to put it in the mailbox. So letter 2 and 3 didn't go in the mailbox. And then I say to her later, I was like, oh, I forgot that. She was like, and I saw her, and I know now as an adult what must have been going on in her head.
Wow.
She was like, oh no, I told him off in a series of events. now I have to go back in and and there was no cell phones. There was no,
That's
know what I mean?
hilarious.
This was like a real typed out letter.
Why'd you forget? Though?
Yeah, why?
Yeah,
I know, but
Also, what's your mom thinking?
I was like a teenager.
kind of fucked up that she put it on him. She should have made sure, if
Later, she said to me, she was like, "I'm glad you didn't send that." Because that was
She's like 2 and 3 were fire.
I wish you didn't send the first
my
one.
mom. Oh man, my mom's like that. I'm so glad there was no social media.
Oh, your mom
Back
would
in
have
my
been.
mom, cause she's the type, she'll go at you.
Yeah.
What triggers her?
whatever.
Yeah.
Really? There's
People
no-
like that, anything trigger them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a little bit of that in me. Sometimes it's hard. Like my initial reaction.
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
gonna
You're
be
an
like,
issue. Yeah. But you have.
but then I have to like, ooh.
Yeah.
And I have to find myself, and then I find my reason.
Yeah.
But man, when you're initially like, that's my mom.
Right. Wow. Interesting.